Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. And it's Garland in at the point. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Now here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Lopez. Beal from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Now here's Oubre. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They are plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Maxey passes to Embiid. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
And he drops the first. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you, Brian.
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Jones feels it out. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Maxey passes to Embiid. From the wing. Rebounded by Conor Niederhauser.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. everyone. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Benedict Mathurin is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Chris Dunn. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And here's Jones. He's scoreless. Dunn, the pass to Garland. Wing shot on the way. Clippers keep it alive. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Sixers leading. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Watford outside. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Blocked! Outside Garland. Embiid with a steal. And they're on the break. From 12 feet. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Edwards. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Maxey in for Watford. Beal surveying the D. Shot from the top of the key. No good there. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Beal gets the bucket.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
George outside. Jackson against Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the triple. Edgecombe's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
Beal with it. Jackson the screen. This one for 3. Beal, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead, up 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Now here's Maxey. Still without a bucket. Kept alive. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Love the activity from Embiid. Just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive. Getting rewarded for it there.
Leonard looking over the floor. Over Oubre. Shot by Leonard, no good. And the 76ers shooting the rock well at 46%. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Picked by Oubre. Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. For the lead. That's too easy for Leonard.
Great instinct with the ball. Garland just picks a guy. Look, he sets him up to score.
George outside. Outside Oubre. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Maxey passes to Drummond. And he makes it on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Lopez. Clock at 6. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. Leonard beyond the line.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
George against Collins. George, right side. And George with the jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court.